Rise and shine, all I and I's. How are all the eyes doing out here on this beautiful, lovely day? This is ElSea Jahzen in Egypt Dawn, back with another therapeutic video. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe, and let me know how you're striving to a therapeutic life. Teens, all I and I's. We are back in the garden from yesterday. And we are in the process of getting some rainwater so we can go ahead and water our plants. So that's what Egypt is doing now. It's full. Here, put a little bit more. So she's gathering rainwater. We keep barrels and gallon trash cans and everything to store our rainwater. So that's very beneficial for the garden, especially when it's full. Okay, good job. All right, now let's bring it over there to the plants. So we're just going to be watering the plants for a little bit. We are going to be planting those poppy flowers, and also we are going to be transplanting plants. Stay tuned for next week where we do that. But right now, here we're going to be planting these flowers right here, and we're going to get some of our compost. Oh yeah, we got to water our compost. So I watered it yesterday, but tomorrow is the day to do our compost bin. So I really didn't fully do what I needed to do with this compost area, but we're going to be using some of this compost. And oh, look at something growing in the compost, y'all. I didn't even, something is growing in the compost. Wow, so we're going to have to be, and something's over there growing. We're going to have to, some that is growing in there and stuff. So we are going to be transferring that today. And also we're going to be transferring things for my events and for bartering. So if you are interested in bartering, sign up for my newsletter. I send a monthly newsletter about bartering, about what are we packaging and drying up on the website. That you guys go ahead and sign up for my free newsletter. The link is in the description. So for these flowers, I want to do I'm going to go ahead and do our hugelkultur method. And we're going to cover the bottom with cardboard. Then we're going to do the sticks. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be gathering sticks again, just like we did when we planted our butternut squash, onion, and that's coming up. Like, we're going to have to do an update in the next probably 2 weeks, because I'm waiting for some other stuff to go ahead and pop up so it can be a full update and garden tour. So stay tuned for that. Also, what else did I want to say before we go ahead and because I don't want to say a rant on this day today, but I might if the Most High calls me, and this goes for you too. If the Most High calls you to give a message, this is what this platform is for, to give and receive messages daily. All right, so put that down in Egypt. So what we're going to be doing is, let's go gather sticks. I wanted to show y'all, I don't know if I showed y'all, but I was given these, somebody was thinking about me and was like, yeah, I know you like gardening stuff. So here you have, look at this. You know that you can use anything out of a raised bed. You can use drawers. You can use like trash, little mini trash cans, like all types of stuff. This is a regular size pot. You can use crates, put some cardboard at the bottom of it and grow out of it. Like, you can use anything to grow in. Cardboard boxes and stuff. You can utilize anything to restore the Garden of Eden. So there is no excuse why you shouldn't be restoring creation, co-creating with source, to have an abundance for all of I and I. this is the amount of sticks that we're gonna put in there, and a little bit of some other sticks. We'll just spread them out, really. As long as it's spread out, that's fine. We don't fill it up. It's just one layer. First, we're gonna put some cardboard down, so we have to take this out anyway. And then we're gonna put this back over it. And then what we're gonna do is put a layer of compost and then a layer of soil. Alright, y'all. So we gathered our sticks. Now it's time for us to put the compost in this bucket to bring over there. And we're gonna start layering, okay? That's what we're doing. So we're gonna start layering our bin. If we see any worms, we're gonna take it out and put it right back in the compost bin so they can go ahead and finish eating this. But that should be enough compost. We just want to do one layer of compost, then we're going to put the soil on there. So we're going to come back tomorrow, which will be part 3 of us doing our compost bin, because we have some scraps every week. On Fridays we do our compost bin, and we turn it with our scraps that we have throughout the week. So if you haven't checked out our series about our compost bin, go ahead and check that out on all the shorts about the compost bin and stuff like that. We would just be showing snippets on part 3. So this is part 1 of this mini series that I'm doing, which is once we plant the seed, we transfer something, and then we work on our compost. So that's the series. That's how the series is going. It's in 3 episodes. So if you missed the last episode, go ahead and save the Garden of Eden playlist, the restoration of the Garden of Eden playlist here on my YouTube channel. Just go ahead and just press save the playlist, and then press play all, and watch all of the progressions that we've had of restoring the Garden of Eden worldwide. All right, so now, oh wow, this is quite, I didn't expect it to be for real. All right, now we're gonna take our compost and go over there and start layering. I already got some soil in a bucket. All right, y'all, so we are at our mini raised beds. If you missed the last video of us doing like a mini hugelculture method in our cardboard boxes, go and check that video out. But these I just put right there. We're going to be planting out of all of these, not today, but stay tuned for when we do our next one, and then when we do our next one. So we're going to start from right here, and we're going to layer first with cardboard. So this is our cardboard that we're using. So you can use eggshell cartons. I like to just tear them in there. And actually I like to put this down first. So this is just a brown paper bag. So I like to put a brown paper bag first. And this, I like to do my cardboard so it can retain moisture. So you know, if it get real hot and whatever it'll at least have this taken care of in this bed. So that's why I like to do cardboard first, and then the sticks retain moisture as well. So this is how I'm layering it, y'all. We're just going to use all of this little bitty pieces and stuff that we have left over. Alright, so now that we put our cardboard down, now it's to our sticks, y'all, that we gathered. We might need to break these sticks down a little bit more. And also you can do this method to save soil. So if you don't have a lot of soil, you can just go ahead and do this. This is how I put it in here. Just one layer. So you can still see the cardboard a little bit. But that's just one layer of sticks. And now we're about to put one layer of compost. And then we're going to fill the rest up with soil. Okay. So what we need is something to break it down with. All right, y'all. All right, let's put a little bit more. So once our flowers grow in here, we can literally just transfer them out and put them in different areas. That's what I plan to do. And then we're going to be moving something else to these boxes and stuff, and to these mini raised beds. So I don't plan to keep these flowers in here forever. I plan to rotate them out with different things. So that's what we're planning on doing with these raised beds, y'all. And over time, this compost is going to break down up in here. Let me see. Okay. Opportunity. Yeah, opportunities flood my way every single day. Opportunities flood my way every single day. Hey. Opportunities flood my way every single day. Opportunities flood my way every single day. Yeah. Okay, we're just about finished with this compost. It's gonna start growing a whole nother plant. It was this season. It's like a few seeds up in here from bad fruit that went bad and stuff. I didn't take the seeds out, so I just threw it in the compost. All right, y'all. This is what it's looking like for the compost layer. This is how the compost layer is looking. Okay, just one layer. Now we're gonna add our soil all the way up to the top. And we're going to be putting our seeds in. So this is our soil, y'all. We're just going to dump that right on the top. Smooth that out. And we're going to go get some more soil. And fill it all the way up to the top. Alright, let's go get some more soil. Yes, I'm grounding right now. Grounding is very important. Grounding is very, very important. Because we live in a world where people aren't focusing on nature. So it's important to connect with nature. We live in a world where people rather connect to the internet, but not to nature. They rather connect to plug in to the matrix and not plug in to nature. So being plugged in is grounding your feet, your bare feet, your bare soles, your soles, S-O-L-E, of your feet to the S-O-I-L. Remember last week's video? y'all, if you have not caught that video or those shorts that I did, because there's definitely a short, if I have not caught that, go listen to that, because you gotta plant your feet. We're getting some soil from our raised beds. Our loofahs is not growing up that much to transfer in here, but I want to transfer loofahs in here, and I also want to transfer tomatoes in here. So we're gonna have tomatoes and loofahs in here on different sides. We're not gonna like mix them in or nothing, but we're gonna have them on that side, tomatoes on this side, loofahs on this side. So I can, if y'all didn't check that video out when we first planted loofah and what I built for it and stuff like that, go check that video out. But right now we are worried about this raised bed that we have. But yeah, I'm in here. We're gonna fill this whole thing up with more soil. That's why I'm trying to take the last bit of it before it's time to transfer all of those plants in here. I'm just, all right, y'all. That should be enough. Yeah, that should be enough. And then once our flowers, we're probably gonna do a chaos flower in this one. I think I want to do a chaos flowering in this. Just let a whole lot of flowers just grow up in here and then transfer them out. I think I want to do that, y'all, to see what flowers is gonna come up in here. All right, so let's get our seeds. So I'm just gonna be doing them in lines, not in holes. And I'm gonna show y'all before I cover them up. But I'm doing like 1, 2, 3, 4 lines, and then I'm gonna cover them up like an inch deep. But yeah, I'm thinking about, yeah, because I was like, how many seeds is this? Because I'm thinking about putting multiple flowers in here. Let's see. Yeah, I think this is just gonna be enough for this line. Yeah. Let's go get another flower packet, because that's just enough for this line, that one line that I did. So let's go ahead and get another flower packet. Probably just some more marigold. Alright, so I just got the ones that we did yesterday that was left over, the marigolds and the zinnias. So it's the poppies, marigold, and zinnias that's going to be in here. Let's see, that's marigold. This is zinnia. Yeah. So we have zinnia all in here. The marigold. Yeah. So it's all down here, and I'm going to show y'all how I spread them out. I just put them straight in a line. Marigold, you can't really see the poppy seed one, the poppy, but you can see the marigold though. Marigold and the zinnias. All right, so that we have that, and we still have one more line. So this is zinnia, this is marigold, and this is California poppy. This is sea poppy. All right, let's go find another flower, but it's aka Covenant Garden. So all right, I put the seeds in. I don't know if y'all can see them, but they're there. I didn't cover up the hole yet. These poppy seeds are very, very small. They're just like how kale seeds and collard seeds are. Right here, we're just gonna go ahead and put. Oh, I had put some. Oh, I had already put. So this is the names of what I put in each row: marigold, poppy, marigold, zinnia, and covenant garden. I don't know how to pronounce the other name up for that. So let's just go ahead and cover everything up and cover that up as well. All right, y'all. And we're gonna water it with some rainwater. All right, and we're going to watch these grow. Then once they get big, we're going to transfer them out and then keep transferring something into it. All right, so we're going to this is going to be a raised bed where we just transfer different things to. And we're going to be doing the same for all of these. We already did it for that one. Now we're going to be doing the same for the rest of these. So now we're going to be planting these other plant our other seeds, and then we're going to be transferring some seeds today. So we're going to be transferring some seedlings today. So let's go ahead and head over and do that. Some pepper seeds that we are going to be planting again. Now we have a lot of pepper seeds down, which is phenomenal. But the more the merrier, because I sell these. Get half off. And you just dump them. Just dump them in there. That's what I need to do. I just need to just dump all of them in there. Chaos gardening, bro. Chaos. We've been doing some chaos gardening right now. Just dumping all of our papaya seeds in there. It don't even matter like how far apart it is. The depth matters, but how far apart it is really. I didn't really take note of that. Alright, now that we just did that little chaos potting, or did our little chaos pot,